following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
He's super famous. Maybe you don't realise that because you play with them all the time.
It seems like a similar MO as yesterday. Collectors?
You never get our mailbag.
I thought they were stopped.
Dex get tons of mail.
The ones that we found died, didn't they?
Not me, though.
Well,
Fuck
yeah, I captured 3 of them after they captured me.
The sister.
Seems dumb.
Wait a minute.
Besides, that was the life he wanted.
Professor, did you learn anything
I've learned lots of things, Alvin. That's why I'm the professor.
that would help us in this situation? Because it might be more of the same to do with the hive mind guys.
If you're dealing with a hive mind, when one knows about you, all of them will know. They will act with a singular purpose and will lack individual... what's the word? Initiative. Therefore, varying your tactics will cause all of them to have to make an uncertainty check. They will battle you in a similar manner. I suggest an immediate multi-person takedown.
Alright.
Unless, of course, all of you wish to not do this and leave it to the professionals. No, of course not.
When have we ever done
You
that?
still can't fight.
What?
What, he can't even fight against our enemies?
Fuck you.
Oh,
You're going to add an
shit.
extra day on for that.
Sure. Well, now you know.
Are you alright?
No! I'm bored!
I'd say knowing is half the battle, but apparently knowing is none of the battle at all.
It's like, so wait, you're not exhibiting improved maturity levels. You're just forbidden from fighting.
Or go back to prison.
Derek, fuck you.
Right.
You were going to get better odds. Now you're not.
You lied to me. Now I demand a fight. Limited time offer.
What are you going to do about it, Derek? What are you going to do about it?
Just punch me in the face. I don't care anymore.
That's fighting. You will learn charisma. Yeah, I think for the next 2 weeks you're going to have to walk around like your attitude isn't, okay, let's fight. Because if you then back down, people are going to call you a little bitch. Because you will be.
The nerds could never do it to you.
Murdering isn't fighting. Remember that.
Ooh, you can't kill me. You want to repair my bike too much.
Is that what we call it?
Murdering is also a crime.
True.
And just while we were doing the trip there, Alvin, quick head count. Make sure we haven't lost anyone else.
Don't find Kichwa.
Is he on the roof?
No.
Catch one, nigga. Where are you hiding?
From under your seat. Here, man.
Thank you. I thought maybe you did that thing where you hid far away from us and didn't hear about any of this going on, so thank you for not.
There's Cerber's batter dipping. Police line broken. Police tape around the entrance broken. Lights on inside. 2 people standing outside. One looks like a construction worker, another one looks like a high schooler. Just like standing outside. Both of them have rifles and they seem to be guarding the place.
Well, if we just sort of pulled up out the front, then I'll go, oh no, the wheel's flat. And I'll go make it look like we have a flat while we...
You're not damaging the wheels on the bus, are you, Derek?
No.
Deception.
Wouldn't it have been more obvious if you had said that the engine was damaged because it doesn't look like we're a flat tyre?
And you said I wouldn't need it.
Look, he just does his own thing. He ain't smart.
21.
See, I prefer the old leather dice cups. It's getting more D&D. Also, like, that sound, Bros.
Yeah, that's such a nice sound. I'm trialing it for Zala because it's 1/2 of a 40mm shell. But I'm not sure how the metal's going to go.
Use metal dice. Get that ringing sound. I think I've got a brass dice somewhere.
think some of them. Okay, so 21. And I'll just out of the corner of my eye keep a watch. I don't think they'll come over, but if they are going to come over, then I have to stab the tire.
All right.
Better hope this bus has
All
a
right,
spare.
class of 2012. Impress me.
Here we go.
Here we go with what? Are we straight up attacking? Infiltrating?
No, we need to get an eye on what's going on in there first.
Probably try, go around the whole property and see what's going on the flank.
Very well. Alvin, you and I will scout the property out as the two most sneaky people here.
There might be something to turn off at the back or something. Didn't they say something like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Too much meta.
I can't remember what was handed over or not.
We might try like we did with that warehouse that the Siler was in. Maybe try accesses from below and above and everything. See what we can find.
Yeah, if we can.
Well,
get
what you
in
guys
through,
can find.
If we can get in through the roof or through a less guarded entrance, that'd be great.
We'll leave mid-discussion while you guys are just like, what could be... It could
Kitchwright
be
just turns around
delightful
as
thing behind the
it's
door.
following out the door. He's just like,
Well, I'll start pulling out the bus's tool supply and start jacking up the rear of the bus.
Alvin's just going to mangy up his dog form so much and just go charging out of the bus and run
I'm
around.
going to make Kitchwright stealth checks. Oh, Kitchwright, it's almost like you're fucking good at this or something. Kitchwright disappears into the urban jungle. But you do hear from somewhere.
Okay. Johnny, can you do a quick 360-degree reconnoiter of the place?
Yes.
Cool. Anywhere
They've got
that's
a
less
truck of
guarded?
lucite out the back. Now that disturbs me greatly because lucite is used for preservation purposes. And given what we were told last time about these fans wanting to collect them, I think they might be trying to submerge them in lucite, which would kill them.
Yeah. I don't imagine they'd go down.
Just gonna
to
sit down for a second here, okay?
That's fine.
It's been a long day. I shouldn't have shown off for those kids.
Who knows what are the properties of lucite when it comes to temperature?
Turns liquid at around 78, I think.
I mean, what would, for example, very high temperatures do to lucite?
Turn it into a liquid.
So they couldn't use it anymore.
No, it will then reharden. That's how you coat things in lucite. You use hot lucite.
So if Tom were to just...
Are we finally going with plan Get Harmony back right the fuck now?
I'm just spitballing here. If Tom were to heat up that stuff, it wouldn't impair their ability to use it, is what you're saying, Johnny.
It's probably already warm.
Okay.
Now I did see they've got another guard out back, and there appears to be a connection to the truck to the inside, so we could certainly sever that line or shut off the valve. I might be able to make it there and do that, but the valve will only turn so quick anyway.
And they'll likely have some of the stuff already inside the factory. I was thinking I could just stolen their truck, but it doesn't solve the problem.
They wanted to collect things. What?
Because they have a twisted worldview.
Yeah, but what if we ask Clay to look like one of the ones they captured last time?
It's a possible strategy. We'll wait and see what our scouts say.
Could be a good distraction.
We can't afford to move too soon. It's not like we can take out the guards without them knowing about it. If Professor Maldred is right. Yeah.
Dixie, how does your current state affect your ability to take over the body of someone else? Oh, never mind.
I think proximity is made it worse. Or maybe they've just dosed Dexter up again, which might be very bad. Dog.
Just round the side, down the back by the valve, etc., and I'd just be like sniffing everything. So they've already.
One guard at the back sees you. He's like, "Good doggo, good doggo." A couple of other people come out from the back. One's a Karen. Another guy's like an office worker with his tie to show. He's like, "Good dog." They're all just like at the same time just saying it. "Good doggo. Who's the goodest of boys? Good doggo. Good doggo. He's the goodest of boys." Then some more come out and just like zombie like, "Good doggo. Who's the bestest, goodest of doggo?"
Have you just pulled it all?
He's just going to walk out, sit in the middle of the group, and it's just going to be like.
It's when the two guards in the front disappear.
Pat, 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 pat.
And it's just going to be, the comms to go to this. So, there's been a development. I've got about 14 of them, all patting me out back.
Wait, what?
Good doggo. You can hear over the good doggo.
Oh, the
good
half man. I'll just sort of, out of the corner of my eye, check the guards at the front door.
They're like, good doggo.
Oh, but they're staying still.
Eventually, all but one of them will leave you alone and go back inside, and that one's just going like, good doggo. Who's the goodest of boys? Just like to a monotonous degree.
Okay. Minimum 14 inside, and I'm gonna go squeeze in now. Poodle off, sneak in. And one.
Someone else who is already inside will take over good doggoing duty, while the guard goes back to guarding.
And look for,
There's a big conveyor belt full of people. There's like a big John Cena guy. Who's John Cena? You're having trouble seeing him. There's Dex, Stephanie, or Battle Nun Stephanie. And Harmony is also there. For some reason. Wanda is there. Did I mention Dex? Yes, of course I did. Yes. George Lucas is there.
I will leave him.
And the guy who played Bovril.
status update.
In front of you, somebody had gone to see him specifically. They might have been able to save him.
That was an opportunity there.
Status
That was the earliest opportunity you guys had to detect and prevent.
Okay.
No, not the guy who played Bovril!
Status update. Roxanne, your instincts were right. They's all here on a conveyor belt.
And I'm guessing you can't shut it down without them noticing?
Well, there's only one guy that's patting me. I could go outside and turn off the thing, but they'd still have a vat of bubbling hot stuff to dip people in. But on the other side, you appear to have minutes to solve this, because this is a very slow-moving
The
conveyor.
conveyor belt is moving with glacial speed.
There's still 14, you said, inside?
Minimum. Looks like a few didn't come out.
There's about 20.
20-ish.
How many are armed?
Including the guards, by the way.
So what, 18 in here, 2 out front, and I haven't seen the roof, so that might be a catch. Well,
I have seen the roof. Sorry, let me come in. The best cleaning agent I've ever had is stuff I made myself by distilling the ammonia out of my pee. That was part of it. It was other stuff, but ended up giving me nosebleeds. Yes, I know about the roof. The roof has been sealed with tar. It looks like there was skylights, but they sealed them all up and I can't see in.
Alvin, can you see any like trap doors or any way to get them from underneath?
No.
It's a factory floor, Roxanne. It's mostly concrete.
Damn.
Well, is that a barrier to you?
What about that idea where Alvin pretends to be someone famous they want to collect? Then they'll capture Alvin. Alvin doesn't have to breathe the thing. He can pretend. And then when they're doing that, I burn him to death. How's Harmony?
She seems to be sleepy like everyone else. She's just lying peacefully on a conveyor belt.
How many of them are armed?
Literally all of them have some form of weapon. Those guys over there have hockey sticks because they're a hockey team. Everyone else has a gun.
These people don't seem to have any kind of real unifying thing. There's well-dressed worker ladies with the asymmetrical haircut.
So have they got some form of parasite?
Talking to the wrong person.
It's a funny way of saying flammable bones.
No, but these people may be innocent. Maybe they're being controlled by something.
They're also about to be very warm.
Tom, we can't risk the lives of the people who were captured in there, including...
Oh, but we can risk the life of the Harmony that's been captured. And the rest, I guess.
No, we can. That's what I'm saying. We can't risk their lives. Last resort. First, we need to turn off that loose side. Johnny says we can probably do that from the back with a valve.
Okay, you could turn it off, but they still have a vat of it that's piping hot and will probably take hours to cool down.
And didn't you say there's a guard there?
There was a guard out back.
Yeah, he stayed there.
He stayed there.
Yeah.
You're being good doggoed by another person now. Because a hive mind can have one person experience it and then everyone can.
What if you turn into a cat or something and walk through? Try and draw them all out. Like you just sat there and they all came to you for a first impression. What if you tried to draw them all out?
Well, they didn't all come out.
Yeah, but if you walk past them all, as in go from one end of the building to the other and walk out past them all, because beforehand only the ones close to you came.
I mean,
he could do that as somebody famous, in which case they might all try and capture him, like was suggested.
I think these are dog people.
Or at least one of them is.
It doesn't mean all of them are.
Yeah, it
Says
depends.
Lacey and Masterton.
It depends how they're drawing their...
I don't know how.
Look, I know what you're going
works.
to ask. I could get maybe one person out. I don't got a lot left.
No, that's alright. We gotta save them all. Unless, wait, let's see. Is there somebody who's key that we could save that would then help rescue the others? Let's think about this.
But he'd have to wake them up again anyway.
Yeah.
I would say Dexter Midnight would be the key one to rescue.
But if he's
If he
only...
could be woken up, then his psychic powers would definitely help.
And then Dexy's also awake as well.
Mm-hmm. But I could just be only looking at it from one angle.
The other option, I guess, is Harmony. It might diffuse Tom a little bit.
Well, harm would also might be able to affect the lucite because it's a liquid.
Well, I don't... If it came down to it, I could just cap off the lucite so they can't fall into it. At which point there's no...
But what would they do to you? Is it freezing?
No, I mean, if I cap it off, then people can't fall into it, and then they're going to have to come after me. But it's like, can we save these people as well?
But they're the bad guys.
Don't know that.
Also,
They took Harmony!
Also, here's the thing. This is the second time they've done this because they weren't in a condition where we could ask them questions about anything the first time.
But we have an expert on hive minds right there. Who's a resource you haven't tapped yet.
if don't click Professor. If it is a hive mind, do you think Dex's abilities would be able to interfere with it, prevent what happened the other day from happening?
The Midnight Boy.
Yeah.
The Midnight Boy can interfere with mental transmissions. It's plausible.
Because the ones the other day, we didn't get to ask them any questions or figure anything out. They just,
Really, you should be focusing on finding out how this is his fault.
Well, we can do that once we've resolved the situation.
You have no intention of doing that at all.
So maybe we get Dex, and when everything goes down, if he can't just resolve it straight away, then maybe they don't all die. We can figure out some information.
Does seem like Dex would be the one to get out. If we're going to get any of them out straight away. Okay, Johnny, do it.
Sure about that?
I mean, it's
What
up
if
to
they
you.
notice he's missing all of a sudden? Got any plan for that at all?
Well, actually,
I could just go
Yeah.
wake him up on the conveyor.
no.
You
no.
can replace
you can
it.
replace
Replace
him.
them.
At which point, I just lie there and pretend to be asleep for the rest of the.
Until everything happens. Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
see if-
you have to come out here first, and then basically
Oh,
Lex can
sleeper
rush
agent.
you
I
in.
get it now.
What?
No
Sleeper.
one said sleeper agent.
No, but it's been meant. Other times you talk about sleeper agents and all that. She only just got it because it's obvious.
Damn it, Bonnie.
It's a good thing you're cute.
You're going to have to come out here, Alvin, so that you can turn into Dex out here, and then Johnny can rush you in and swap. Basically, do a switcheroo with you.
Okay.
puts you in a good position to spring into action too.
Before I do that, Alvin's going to walk down the line and sniff at all of the people just to check and see they're okay and
They're all alive and broadly healthy.
do they smell heavily of chloroform?
Yeah.
Okay, just keep. If you rescue Dex, don't have any of the girls near him. He's whiffy of chloroform.
I'm supposed to lick in his face as a dog first. It's going to wake him up quicker.
Well, that was my original plan. Alright, I'm on my way out. Bound out the front door between the two guards.
Good dog. Yes, this dog boy.
Escort her over to the bus. Back up into Alvin. Okay, so... Alright, actually... I never thought I would have to do Dex. Right, okay. Dex.
It's slightly accurate.
It's probably going to be close enough from a...
Okay, I think I got the ass right, but I'm not
Why
sure.
is the ass the only bit you got that perfectly accurate? Sorry,
Look,
I'm
it's not-
tired.
Let's not look too much into this.
You're going. I don't know if you need to respire, but you're going to want to hold your breath.
I don't breathe, so
Takes his shirt off, takes his pants off, because the only friction-resistant thing he has is the briefs.
am I gonna get...
I'm going to try and shield you from it as much as possible.
Okay, thank you, because Elements and I do not do well. He'll climb up into his arms, ups around Dick.
On the back.
Oh,
Well, I could run backwards, but then I can't see where I'm going.
alright.
Wish Jim was here with her camera right now.
Me too.
You may feel a slight...
You should need to pick up his laptop that you had there, which we could take a photo of it. Oh, you missed out on.
I don't know how to use that thing.
No, he has shown you.
Well, some of it, yeah.
Yeah, but you don't take a photo.
You find yourself staring up at a ceiling, feeling motion sick.
Sleeping.
That one just said sleeping. Gas, gas, gas. Well, here he is. Oof.
Are you alright?
Thanks, Johnny.
I'm just gonna sit down for a minute there, okay?
Get some rest on the bus.
Or, bus has battery.
That... No, he's not
Doesn't
meant to
work
be
like
doing
that.
that.
I know, but
And
a little
also,
bit won't hurt, right?
that's an
Or it will.
addiction.
By definition, it will.
Is that an order?
No. Only if you needed it.
Alright, do we want to wake this up now?
Wake up! Dex. Come on, Dex. Wake up.
It looks like you've killed him.
Just from slapping
Yeah,
him.
but Dixie wakes up, ruining his illusion.
Roxanne, stop! No, I need the food.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Roxanne, he seems to be dead. I will stab him back to life now.
Yeah, go ahead.
You just want to stab him, don't you?
It might actually waken him up more and reduce the effects of the chloroform.
You
Wait, so you girls are piling around the chloroform smell?
Dixie glares at you. You were mean to me in my dream, and I'm going to hold it against you in real life.
That's not fair.
That's what girls do. I've seen it happen. You cheated on me in a dream, you motherfucker! Slap. What? How did you know about that? Well, nice stab. Yeah, you wouldn't.
Would it help him?
Oh, God, well, sorry. I fell
clear a
asleep
system
there,
out,
but
yes.
You
Yeah,
know
do
how
it.
crowds say it. Oh, my head.
And chest.
Uh-huh. See, the great thing is that I don't have to feel pain if I don't want to, and I know it's coming.
Well, it heals you. It doesn't hurt.
I'm not sick.
As far as I'm told.
Oh, Derek will just pretend it doesn't because he's a big man like that.
How aware of the situation are you?
What situation was it?
Open my mind to it.
Wow, why did she take that to the convention? I mean, she has me.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right, okay, that's a lot to take in. Well, what's your plan? Rescue everyone one at a time and have Alvin replace an entire conveyor belt?
No, we can't do that. Johnny was only had enough energy to do one.
Right.
But if you or Dixie can use your mental abilities to help us out with those guards, that'd help out a lot.
Okay, give me a minute.
You got time. Apparently that thing's slow as fuck.
It's an awful lot to take in, you know. Right, so, how many people are we talking about here? One person. One person? Just rush them.
No. It's
there's
a hive
20
mind.
people. Yeah.
Oh.
And we kind of need them to not die once we,
Well, just let me know when you want to burst in there.
Could you
all
make...
you need to do is do something that can stop them shooting at us, and that's all we basically need. The rest is easy.
Could you make the hive mind just believe everything is as it is right now?
Yes, I can do that.
So then we could just walk in there, take the people out, and leave.
Yes, you could do that.
I like that
Okay.
plan.
Any downsides to this plan?
And don't get shot.
You then have to deal with them.
After that, but at least then the
Yeah, but then
civilians
we've got
are...
everybody out. That's the main thing we want to do.
Oh, just let me know when you want to get going.
You going to be all good for this?
Oh, yeah.
You still seem pretty tired.
Yeah, but you stabbed me with the thing.
He's playing on you again.
I am not. That is the Pied Piper problem, though. When you're known for your mischievous handsomeness, everyone assumes you're just going to be good looking all the time.
Is that true, Tom?
How the fuck would I know?
Okay, Dex, do it, and then we can just wander in the front door and rescue Harmony and the others.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. I know that's all for show, but I appreciate
Winds of the mind, deceive the hive! Let all the bees believe the pollen is the same flower. Oof! Pink goes everywhere.
I appreciate the theatrics, Dex.